As you stand on the shores of Lake Superior, what the Native Americans call Gitchagumi, the great wonders of geological history engulf you. You stand on a sand and pebble beach, just a short walk from the parking area, with the Hurricane River emptying out into the fresh waters of Superior. From the time of the great tectonic movements over 4 billion years ago, when we were located near the tropical equator, a great rift opened and layers of basalt began to outline and create the basement foundation for the great Michigan and Superior basins. But the vistas we see today are the results of multiple glacier advances and retreats less than 12,000 years ago, exposing the rock layers of the Munising Formation. The wondrous cliffs of Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore stand as a monument to the amazing erosional forces of the great planet we call Earth. Along the Pictured Rocks Lakeshore, the oldest visible rock layer is the Jacobsville Formation, over 1 billion years old. The mixtures of reds and whites produce a beautiful landscape you find yourself walking on. This layer consists of sand and sediment frozen in time. The sediments were carried to this location by an ancient river system. This river flowed from the northern Michigan highlands, which have long since been eroded away. This layer varies in thickness, allowing visitors just a small area to view the Jacobsville, above the present lake level. From Hurricane River east to its thickest area in Grand Marais are the best locations to view the rock used in building construction in Munising and Marquette. This layer extends out into Lake Superior, creating a maritime hazard for sailors. The shoal extends a mile out into the frigid fresh water of Superior, creating dangers for sailors shipping earth materials to the world. Along the beach to the east, you will see the remains of 3 ships that were unable to navigate around the geological danger. As you walk the beautiful beach, you look at the eroded banks for the view of the Munising Formation layers that lie unconformably above the Jacobsville layer. The unconformity represents a time gap of several million years. These layers consist of sand and sediment frozen in time in the form of sedimentary sandstone. The rock layers represent a shallow shoreline environment affected by waves and other shoreline processes. In the rock face, you are able to look back in time some 500 million years. The basal conglomerate layer is visible near the bottom of the rock wall. This layer is easy to pick out because it has larger pebbles and cobbles rather than the fine sand of the next 2 layers. The basal conglomerate layer is only between 2 and 15 feet thick. We can see the strongest sandstone layer of the chapel member distinctly on the rock face. This layer is pinkish gray with a brown and medium-grained quartz sandstone. As you walk, you can see the thin layer of grayed mudstone within the chapel layer. The softer minor sandstone layer appears worn away. This layer is the softest of the layers. The transition of miner's member has been transformed into the life-giving layer of soil and its vegetation. Life grows heavenly here. Roots of trees, shrubs, and other vegetation flourish in this area. The walk along the beach to Au Sable Lighthouse is a magical calliope of color and texture. A rush to your senses awaits you. A school of lake trout may greet you at the lake's edge. The sounds of lapping waves in the crevices of hollowed-out Jacobsville Shoal and the refreshing smells of lakeshore flowers reminds you of the power of place that surrounds you. A great relaxing walk for all ages takes you to the lighthouse to hear the struggles of modern humans who have tried to survive on the edge of the greatest of the Great Lakes. Gitchagumi.